You record on. Sorry.
Mine.
Get over there.
Hello.
Can you hear what you got?
Hello.
Okay, that's us. Good afternoon. Welcome to Springdale Parks Go Team meeting, where we will follow the agenda as it has been emailed to you and publicly noticed. I am pleased to call this meeting of the Springdale Parks Go Team to order. Our first order of business is to call roll and review our norms. The secretary will now take roll.
Dr. Tony,
Present.
David Reed, Carol Snyder, absent. Bob Chance, present. Kenny Allen,
Present.
Denise White, that's fine. Dan Bishop, fine. Renee Claiborne, present. And Holder, present. You have the side.
Perfect. This team will only be able to take official action if a quorum is present. Is there a quorum present?
Yes.
All right. Our first order of business is to approve the agenda. This was provided to you via email and it's also posted on our website. Are there any changes to the agenda? And it is right here. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve. Second.
All right. All in favor, please say aye or raise your hand. All opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Okay. Motion has been approved. We will now review and approve the meeting minutes from our last meetings. These have been emailed to you and are also posted on the GoTeam website. Are there any corrections?
No.
Can I get a motion to approve the previous meeting's minutes? A second?
Second.
All right. All in favor, please say aye. All opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? We will now move on to the discussion items in our agenda. Discussion item number 1 is the budget recommendation. We will move to the top of our next item of business, the final budget recommendation presentation. Dr. Tony, please share with us your final budget recommendation.
Thanks. So we're here, step 7. Yay. We'll just give you budget updates, and there were not any changes made to the draft budget. There was one staff change made. So our only staffing change was that we will go from 3 custodians, sadly, to 2 custodians for next school year. So it doesn't change our budget because the budget for custodians is centralized, so it doesn't change our school budget here at the school. So as you can see, the budget by function, which we talked about last time, nothing changed on there. So everything was approved through our associate superintendent, Ms. Sofianos, and our staffing director, Andrew Levitt. So everything that we talked about before was approved. So yay, everything's great. Thank y'all. It's fantastic. They were very happy and excited for Spark for next year. So yay us. Any discussion or questions?
When you lose the custodian, is that the reason why? Is that based on numbers?
It's based on the number of kids and based on the size of the building.
We're trying to get more kids next year.
We are going to have another pre-K class next year. Yay. And
going up that down.
yeah, we are. And we'll have a few more kids next year. So
What is the number where they'll have?
You're funny.
I just want to throw it out there.
Yes, yes. Oh, trust me, I sent an email saying that we're getting another pre-K class. I just found out about the pre-K class after the budget meeting, so I sent an email to the whole facilities department
Mhm.
and waiting to hear back. So if I hear anything, I'll definitely keep y'all posted.
That's a significant number of
Mhm.
students to have.
Right, for sure. So we're getting more kids. And the little ones that
Take a lot of.
Yeah, that take on.
take on lots of things. Yeah.
That's 40 pre-K kids here?
Mhm.
Wow.
That's great. God bless the people who teach them.
It's a special.
I was gonna say that's the.
The state.
Yeah, it's Dave.
Do you get to help select?
I do not because it's a school, so there are two new pre-K classes in the Midtown cluster and they're both coming from classrooms, unfortunately, in other clusters that are closing. So that we would inherit the teacher and the para.
Any other questions? Or any other things to discuss? Okay, thank you, Dr. Tony, for sharing this information. I will now entertain a motion to approve this budget.
Motion to approve.
All right. All in favor, please say aye or raise your hand. Aye. All opposed, please say nay or raise your hand. Any abstentions? Please identify yourself or raise your hand. All right. We will now move on to our information. The first is the principal's report.
So in case y'all didn't know, we're STEAM certified. So we're the 23rd STEAM or STEM school in the state of Georgia, but only the 8th STEAM school. So that's a really big deal because to have the A, you have to really like integrate the arts like in such a way that is like really, yeah, really like a way that's just like almost unheard of with the state. So like it's even like more of like a challenge to do that. And so like we have Ms. Randall's like with our murals and just our teachers even infusing the arts and like our homeroom teachers in their classroom. So it's like really impressive with like the state when they came over for the second time, they were like, oh, oh. So when they came over for the certification visit, it was like almost like just a stamp, you know, it wasn't even like well, like it wasn't a real day, it was a real day, but they were just so impressed with everything that we were doing, even the second time. The people from other schools were here and they were like, this is an amazing school. Like we want, like I've gotten so many emails since then, the people who want to come over and we're like, we're okay, thank you. And so one of the things that shared from the state, she was just like, you can say no. So I practice saying no because people will be asking like to come over all the time. So it's very cool to say. And then, yeah.
Only APS elementary school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's a very big deal. So she's so
Would be recognized at the board meeting or, I mean, I would.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, budget people.
yes. So
I mean, I feel like that should mean something for budget.
yeah, it should. It definitely should.
Right? I mean.
I think so. And then we had some kids at the last district science fair that are going on to the state this week, next week. My weeks are all running together. I think this Thursday, and they won best in show for the district, and then we won a trophy at that the district science fair because we had the most kids going on to state. So that was, yeah, we're just killing it. Our reading bowl team, as y'all know, did phenomenal at Clayton State. So they're doing very well. During the STEAM visit, we also had people like this guy was from Delta and he's teaching the kids how to flag planes in, also teaching them about safety. And he showed them the first graders actually, and he was showing them like a video. It was so funny, y'all. Showing them a video like about like when you're not safe, and like literally the guy moved the stairs from the plane, and the man fell. He was okay, but like a 747, like this is why you have to be safe. And the kids were like, show it again, show it again. I'm like, oh my God, great. This is what I don't know. And then Stacy from the zoo came over and worked with the third graders, and that was a lot of fun. She's like a great And then one thing that the state really was impressed with is like our partnerships don't come like one time and like they're done, like they come all the time. It's really
that's
great too.
cool.
Yeah. Our Black History program was last month and it was awesome and amazing, led by a first grader as well. Like she just, it was like, we have to put it online. Like it was great. So we're still doing wonderful things. Not to brag on these little children. Miss Montgomery, you may notice, and because they're just doing a phenomenal job with their science as well. So the state was also impressed with Miss Montgomery's class because like literally all of our kids are doing the STEAM. So it's great. It's great. And then don't worry, I'm not done with my report yet. Next year is math textbook adoption year, and we're going to continue. Thank goodness the district is on board with Eureka. I know. So we will continue to use Eureka at Spark. It's research-based. It's a great program. It really just like spirals and the kids just learn really well. We've been doing Eureka for years here at Spark, and we've seen really growth using this curriculum.
Because I know it was like a couple of years ago that like milestone scores for prep come out because I thought they had already officially adopted. Was that like a practice and now it's officially adopted?
We did it at Spark.
So I think we had new curriculum, I mean, we had new
State
standards,
standards.
and then this is a new textbook.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah, but this year, language arts scores will take forever to come back. So
Mhm.
you'll get your math scores, and then you'll probably get the language arts scores.
Mhm.
When you get by the time we get to high school, I can't make any promises. And then you got some important dates. Today, kindergarten registration opens. If you know of any rising kinders, please tell them to register so we can save those seats. If y'all want to adopt some kids, we're open to that as well. Picture day is Friday. I told the kids take showers and comb their hair. That'll be my talk. She-
She's like. Endless monotone.
Yes.
No showers every night.
You're welcome.
Every night. We'll just get up and go, I'm gonna go drink some.
You're welcome. And I may have talked about toe jam as well, but you're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. Yes, and then Map, Amira, and then Spark After Dark. Raise your hand if you have your tickets.
Oh, I also got, so because of the sponsor, I get 4, but I'm only taking 2, so I told them to donate it to the chief. So
Thank
I'm
you.
just, I don't, if anybody, I mean, I'm going to, but I threw my other 2 back in.
Thank you.
so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then career day, if you have a career that you'd like to share with the children, we need more people to sign up. So sign up for that, please. And then our fun day of play, where I am bringing the game trucks back to school. Yes. And then the cat report,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
the Friday before spring break.
Could the principal or cluster representative please share information from the last month's meeting?
Certainly. So the cat team met last Wednesday, and then the next Thursday, that Thursday following, you should have received an email with lots of links. And so I'll highlight 2 things that are important. In November of this year, you will be voting for eSWAS, and the district does want your feedback. Naturally, eSWAS is every 5 years of things, and some of the eSWAS funding for that will roll over into 2026. So they wanted you to remember that with some of the school closings and all those things, that construction renovation will be a part of it. But then there's 6 buckets that they'll want you to consider. Those 6 buckets. And they're asking us all, as we gather community engagement feedback about these capital improvement projects, which ones are priority. And so in our breakout session, our principals shared some of the things that they're experiencing in their buildings. And so we were trying to narrow it down to our top 3. There were a few that kind of rose to the top, but we are still collecting feedback. Still collecting feedback until the 12th. And then they will submit the 3 areas of priority. I believe, Dr. Most spoke about facilities and infrastructure. Talked about safety and security, and then there was conversation around transportation. But any feedback that you all have, there is a link in that email, so feel free to share your input while the district take into consideration. And then the second thing was that the district is now coming up with individual success plans for students. So there's lots of data that's collected on all of your children. And so it's all kind of everywhere. So they're kind of streamlining it. And our 9th and 12th graders, they have access to the individual success plans right now. And so in the future, our lower grade kids will have access to. It is supposed to give you a data snapshot of your child, resources that you could use, and then a way to set plans and goals. So kind of personalizing education for your child. So they want feedback on that from you too, like the types of things that you'd like to see, what would be helpful. So take that survey as helpful.
Would that also be on top of like kids who have fee services?
So that would be the reason for feedback, because even if at meeting, I believe one principal brought up gifted scores that, you know, a lot of kids are testing for gifted, so having that be something that's also included. So naturally, like math would be included, access scores. So what type of data would be helpful to you as a parent? And then I believe the high school students can actually go into APS Craft and access their own individual success. Yeah.
It's like your own little guidance counselor.
Yeah.
Like,
And so I think, Dr. Tony, we're gonna go back to the eSPLOS. That's like the biggest thing. And so there's the slide. If you wanted to share ideas about any of those 6 areas that you see and any that would make you feel like APS was successful in those capital projects. Any 2 physical changes or capital projects that would make you feel like eSPLOS was a success. Your money at work.
Yeah, by 2032. So if you were to look forward to that year, what would you?
I really thought plus just referred to like construction, renovation, and infrastructure. I didn't like all of the rest.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
No idea.
Especially nutrition. That was shocking.
what was the case with getting the house or not getting the house?
Renovated.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we can't get it or we can't,
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm like, I was thinking about that. Right.
For sure. Oh yeah, I definitely brought that up. I was like, it would be great to have that.
It's considered instructional space in terms of like when they were looking at that. It is,
Mhm.
but it's not usable
No.
for the safety of the teachers.
Everyone. Yes.
Like that's an interesting.
I mean, yeah, that was
You know?
right when I was like, what the, don't need that.
Yes, for sure.
What's gonna happen to that?
I mean, we would like it to be.
There's no plan for it right now. I mean, this summer they are working on the roof and that's all that they've told me.
Has anyone been in there since it's, serious?
You guys were probably the last.
Like to move.
I mean, it's a lovely building. It just needs a little love.
Needs a lot of, so is that our main, would y'all say that would be our main?
For our campus in
school.
terms of infrastructure.
Right, 'cause
And that ties to safety.
yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, yes.
mm-hmm.
No other spot for you guys to like add on or renovate. I mean, don't you need, I mean, to get more space, that's really the only option, right? Right, yeah. Okay.
I would love, looking long term, I don't know where we would put it, however, some kind of auditorium would be great.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like every other school has one.
When we have these like student of the month, it's not setting it up right before and then tearing it down. It can still happen.
Yeah, because VHE has like an actual theater, I mean, it's like a stadium, all the seat, yeah.
Mhm.
And Mary Lynn does too.
Forgot about that.
Well, then from the technology standpoint, I even just trying to think since I'm at school a bit, that like for y'all as teachers and staff and everything. I just don't know how quickly things move for you or how much access you guys have. It seems like it doesn't always move the fastest. Is there, I don't know if that has more to do with an older building or if that's some sort of like, improvement that would be helpful.
I mean, it's like anything else. When it works, it's great.
Mhm.
And when it's down, it's,
Mhm.
and then they're supposed to work on the vestibule, like for just safety this summer too, just to let y'all know. As far as safety is concerned, where you have to badge out. So like, how the front office, once you're in, you're kind of in.
Mhm.
Then when it's to put a badge into the main hall too.
Oh,
Like coming from
Okay.
the office into the school building, like, oh.
Are they putting one
Like a-
the foyer to the office?
That was the original plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's interesting. Mhm.
this is kind of off topic, but last Spark After Dark, it was, you guys wanted to get money for turf, right? Wasn't that the big thing?
Mhm.
What's the big thing this year?
Technology,
Mm.
yeah. So eventually, and the media center, because if you've seen the carpet up there, it's time. And this maybe doing like a stage in the media center, really making it so the kids can do like drama, cute little things like that.
I feel also for safety, the crossing guards, would that fall in that?
You can't, so for the East Loss, you can't do people, you can only do like infrastructure.
Would they
kind of
put
thing.
like, would they put a light there or is that city?
No, well,
Like a
I
crossing-
guess
crossing
they
light?
could,
Like
yeah.
when we have it,
Like-
like the street,
Mhm.
Mhm.
like where they actually.
They could, yeah,
Because
yeah.
if the crossing guard isn't there, the,
The light
resource
could be there.
officer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea. And we even talked about like even things like sidewalks or anything to make it like safer in the area could be good. Yeah.
That's a real
Mm-hmm.
area.
Oh, it's shaky. Yeah,
Mhm.
very much so.
And the other cross, because I have to cross over, that light is so great. We have our crossing guard, she's always there. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
But even like today, I left a little later and she had already gone. So it's just having that light,
It's very
cars are
helpful.
gonna stop. They see it way down the street, so it's not like last minute.
I think we need it on the Ponce side too.
Oh, yeah. Well, for the buses. Yeah.
We need something on this side, yeah.
What, transportation look like? What is,
Yeah, that's where.
Like some people mentioned cameras on
okay.
buses
Oh.
or like,
Nope.
how I think we use Remind, but then they were mentioning like some system where parents kind of know if a bus is delayed or if kids will be arriving late, like any kind of technology that may support.
Or if it's a different bus, because if it's a different bus, parents don't always know that the bus is running late because there's no, like the system is with that bus. It's not, it doesn't transfer over to another
But when this
bus.
bus driver is taking
A different,
this,
Switches
yeah,
around.
taking
yeah, yeah,
To them.
yeah. And in the morning, they tell me, I'm like, I'm coming from Conyers. This doesn't do me any good. I can't notify one bus,
Right.
but you all can, but then you tell me and it doesn't do me any good. So working on that communication piece too.
one of the things we had talked about in Go Team last year was how like Burgess Peterson has the cameras associated with the speed zone. And so I think there was maybe a want
Track of
to
that.
have that on the front side.
Oh,
of like,
I think they were testing, because I remember seeing some of that. They were
Yeah.
testing that out in certain.
Different areas.
Could they have- Idea.
Right.
Pretty sure, yeah.
What is it?
Like
Like the speed cameras.
Oh, so you get like a ticket mailed to you or something? Susan?
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I don't know what it is.
So good stuff.
Yeah.
If you're on, so if you're not. Yeah.
It's hard to go fast when there's so much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Literally.
So definitely the Hirsch House.
Yeah.
I am getting new cameras for the school just because it's part of the safety grant. So those are coming, hopefully. They're waiting on background checks for the people who are installing the cameras.
Yeah.
Just replacing a lot of the old ones that are just not even online anymore. In the building, playground, a lot like even in the cafeteria, just some of the ones that even I can think about it, we're 15 years old and the technology has changed so much that it's like, is that Elijah or Asher? You really can't tell. Or they glitch. So like even in a minute, it's like, I needed to see it when their first grader was in here. It's like literally like, it's a 3 minute where there's nothing recorded. So yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely time. So
And they're so much cheaper now, right?
Yeah, the most expensive part is honestly the installation.
And the nutrition, is that lunchroom?
They didn't really, we didn't even get into that part of it. No one was like, but I will say, yeah, is it hot water? Is it new burners? I don't know. Maybe we didn't really get to that part, but I will say, since nutrition has come back in house, it's been a lot better, I think.
So we'll vote on this. We'll click that link and then put our feedback.
Very feedback. And keeping in mind that like middle school, high school, they have priorities. So as many voices as possible, because I think athletics is a thing for them.
Big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have 10 minutes in our meeting.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We're almost done.
We have passed March 8th, so hopefully anyone who is.
And we have the right number of people who have declared their
All right, that is wonderful.
candidacy.
Do we have any announcements? Our next go-to meeting is April 20th. That will be our last one.
What?
It's crazy. We have reached the end of our agenda. Are there any additional business at this time? No. All right. May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? A second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay. Any abstentions? Okay, meeting is adjourned.
Fortunately, I had to kind of pants that. Yeah.